Okay, today I'm going to make the video about the Native American flutes that I bought off the internet, and they sound pretty good. So far I still can't play the Sazi type of Native American flute, and there they are right there. But before I show the flutes, I'm going to show you these two coats I got from the internet, and they both are identical in looks, and they got like a nice little part around the neck for more comfort, and they got zippers all over it. This one almost looks like jean, but it's actually leather that looks kind of like a jean, and the other one is tan. Like I said, it's the exact same style, and got a little strap that goes around the neck, and the little zippers and pockets, and they're real light leather. They're really comfortable. They're not that hard leather like the kind where you bend your arm and they get all crinkled up. These has got a lot of flexible to them. And these are the two flutes. And this is one's called the Nasazi flute, and it's very light, and it's called a rim blown, and you gotta blow it through the edge there, and I really can't get any sound out of it, but I'll try to blow it. So I got a little bit of sound out of it. They're very hard to play. You really got to practice with those a lot to get the sound. You got to put it on your bottom lip and just barely have like a little crack above the between your lip and the hole. See, it's like a wide open hole. You can see all the way down the flute. And so this one here is one that I didn't think that I would buy, because I really don't like these wood pieces on the top. I like them more like the whistle kind of flutes. So but this one right here has just the hole at the end, and then you blow through it, and you have to have this piece of wood sitting just right above the hole, and you got to move it back and forth to make sure that you're getting the sound to come out of it just right. So I'm going to set it down just for a minute, set the camera down so that I can play it a little bit so you can hear it, because I actually can play this one a little bit. So there's that flute, and I really like the colors of it, and I like the color of this one too. They had a natural one kind of like that part of wood there, but this one here they stained, and I think they got a name right here. Let me see if I can see it. I think it says Raven Wind, something like that. Raven Wind Flutes or something. So anyways, it's a very nice flute, but I just don't have the skill to play that one that easy. But this one here I played just fine, because all you gotta do is blow through it. Don't have to be in a certain angle. This one here, you really have to have it just right. So it's got the 6 holes, just like that one has the 6 holes. Most Native American flutes have the 5 holes. And this one, usually when you're playing certain music, you just have to keep your finger over that particular hole. I know my hands are dirty. My garage door just broke, and I was trying to put the cable back on, and I got grease all over my hands. And I can't fix it because the cable broke. Okay, so there's the 2 Native American flutes, and I got one more that's still coming in the mail. It's a smaller, shorter one, and it's kind of like a burgundy color. And it'll probably play better than both of these. It's more like the one that I used to play. It's made of bamboo, but I don't know what this new one's made of, but it's a shorter one like I'm used to playing, so like you don't really have to put your hands out that far. But the finger holes are really together good in this one, so it's made it a little easier for me to play. These ones are a little bit farther apart, as you can see. I'll put it up to it and see how far apart the holes are compared. It's quite a bit bigger than the other one when it comes to where the holes are. See, like if I put the holes here, these are way down here at the end. Bring these back up this way, even though the other flute's longer, but the holes are closer together. So anybody with smaller, shorter arms would be able to play the lighter colored one a little bit better. And like I said, this one here, you gotta play it just in the right angle, and it's got to be made really good. They said it's supposed to be smooth in the inside by the videos that I watched online. This one is not smooth. It's got quite a bit of grain to it that I can feel, a lot of grooves in it, so that might be why I'm not getting that much sound out of it. It needs to be smoother, kind of like the outside. Now the outside is really slick and smooth. That's probably what it needs on the inside. Maybe I can buy a tool and smooth it down, run it down in there a little bit better, but it doesn't matter as long as I can play one of the flutes, and that one right there is going to be easy. I had another flute. I had a bamboo one, and when I was trading my other truck in for another truck, I had the bamboo flute back behind the headrest, and while I was doing the change, one of the people there that was checking the vehicle out stole my flute, and then they tried to say they didn't take it, and I told them that they're going to have a curse on their shop, or on the person that stole my flute. And the guy that was selling me the car said, the curse ain't going on me, is it? I said, like, whoever stole my flute out of there is cursed. So anyways, he was from one of them islands, one of them like Haitian or something like that. I don't know where he's from, but anyways, they believe in that stuff about curses, and they don't want to deal with that. But you know, whoever stole my flute, you know, screw them. So it was a lot smaller than these. It was more like a whistle, but more like a clarinet, or not a clarinet, a recorder. And but it played real good down the hallway. I used to sit there and practice with it, watch videos on different songs, and learning the keys. Okay, so I guess I'll stop the video here. And now I got me some flutes. It's been a few years since I've had one, so finally paid for my house and paid for my truck. So now I'm buying a few luxuries to reward myself for doing all this hard work to pay everything off. Alright, till the next video. See you all later.